Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back to the Depression Session podcast. It is me, your host, Weedman. And today I'm going to be talking about getting older and starting to feel the effects of aging and realizing that I am like fully entering into adulthood basically. I know it's kind of a weird topic, especially seeing as I'm only 23, which is still relatively young. And I mean in the grand scheme of things that is really young. It's barely over the first fourth of my life, assuming I live to the age of 80. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because recently I have been feeling some effects of it and become more aware of my age and aware of time passing and all of that. I mean, I guess where it really all started is like joint pain. You know what I mean? Like recently I've just been noticing that I've been having more joint pain and I gotta like sleep in specific ways and I have to like do certain exercises at the gym to help with that. And it's been feeling really weird because I've never really had an issue with my body. Like my shoulder has always kind of been bad, just from like some double joints I had as a kid. But it's never been like too big of a nuisance, you know what I mean? Up until these past couple months, I've really been feeling it for some reason. I do think part of it is that I've kind of stopped going to the gym, so my overall physical health has kind of declined just a little bit. But I don't think it'll have that much of an impact as what I'm feeling. I mean, maybe it could. I don't know. It could honestly also be going to the gym as much as I did and as hard as I did. That I'm sure it didn't help. You know what I mean? I knew it wasn't helping, and I'm not like, oh my god, I can't believe this happened. It's like, you know, I fucked around and I found out basically. But I've been feeling it a lot more. And it's a weird feeling because it's like I've never had it before, and it's like, oh damn, this is what this is what everyone was talking about, how things hurt when they get older. And I've noticed that like my vision hasn't been as good as it used to be. Especially driving at night. Like for some reason, driving at night, I have a hard time seeing some shit. I mean, it's not like unsafe to drive at night for me, and if it was, then I wouldn't do it, or I'd get an eye doctor appointment or whatever. I still probably should, but it's like I notice like some finer details that are like farther away. I kind of have a harder time seeing, and it's like I also just like have like lower energy than I used to. You know what I mean? Like I used to be able to stay up all night and be perfectly fine the next day, and now it's like I need I need to at least sleep, otherwise I can't really function and stuff like that. That like, you know, I was expecting it, I knew it would come eventually, I just didn't really expect it to come this quickly. And even then it's not bad. Like I'm not like debilitated, or I'm not like saying that I'm geriatric or anything. It's just something that like I've been feeling more recently, and it's weird. It's just weird. It's like it makes me kind of scared, you know what I mean? Because like if I'm already feeling this shit at 23, what am I gonna feel like at 33 or 43? You know what I mean? And it's kind of been making me feel like I wasted my life, if I'm being entirely honest, because it's like, you know, I'm starting to get the effects of age, and I don't really have a whole lot to show for my life. You know what I mean? It's like, what have I really done? It's like, yeah, I went to high school and I did great in high school. I graduated with honors. I was a president of the ambassador club. I got my Eagle Scout reward, or my Eagle Scout rank, sorry. But what have I really done since then? You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, I've had a blast. I've skated and made art and music and YouTube and friends and all that. And I had a fantastic blast, and I really enjoyed my life from 18 up until like 22. And then once I hit 22, I was like, God, I kind of need to start getting my shit together. And now that I'm 23, it's even more so. So I do kind of feel like a fuck up in some regards, because it's like I'm 23, I don't have a career, I don't have too much going for me financially. Like I'm not bad, like I'm not bankrupt, I'm not broke or anything. Like I have, you know, I can pay all my bills. I'm setting up an emergency fund. I have a really good credit score and all of that, but I don't know. It just feels like I should have been farther along in life than I am by now. I really didn't intend to be at this point at this age, not at all. But I guess I guess that's what happens. You know what I mean? So that's what's really been on my mind recently. Is it's like I'm 23 and I don't have anything to show for it. And it's like I look at other people around me and I look at like my brother and stuff like that, and it's like I really haven't done much, and I feel bad and I feel guilty. I feel bad both for myself, but also like my parents and all that. You know what I mean? I feel like I should have accomplished more in life at this point, and maybe I feel, and you know, in all fairness, I think that's something that everyone kind of feels at this age and always kind of feels at any stage in their life. I know people say you shouldn't compare yourself to others, but it's hard not to. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like stuck, I guess. I've been feeling stuck for quite a while, and I don't really know what to do about it. And I've been trying like this podcast and stuff, and this channel. This channel's helped me a lot and grown me a lot, and it's taught me a lot. But at the end of the day, it's like, what can I show? You know what I mean? It's like I'm 23, and the best thing I have going for me is a server job at a shitty restaurant that won't even promote me to a position I deserve, or fucking a podcast with like 60 subscribers. I'm not trying to like complain or make it seem like, oh my god, my life is shit or anything like that. Because I don't. That's not what this is. I'm not complaining. I'm not. I'm not woe is me. I'm not doing any of that bullshit. Because at the end of the day, it is on me, and it is the culmination of my life choices that brought me to this point. You know what I mean? I'm just describing what's been on my mind recently, and I don't really know what to do or how to go about it. I mean, obviously, I know what to do. Just like wake up every day, work my hardest every day, try to make my life a little bit better and a little bit more closer to what I want it to be, and all of that. But I don't know. It doesn't feel like anything's happening fast enough. You know what I mean? I feel like everything is taking way longer than it should, and way longer than it has to. You know what I mean? I feel like I could get things done a lot quicker. I don't know why they're not. I mean, obviously, I know that if I like worked harder and all that, they would get done quicker. But I'm only human. You know what I mean? I'm only human at the end of the day. So there's not a whole lot that can change about that. And again, I know this is something that everyone feels at some point in their life. I think it's like a quarter life crisis or something when you hit like 25 or something like that, or is it 18? I don't remember. When it's like you're a quarter of the way through your life and you realize a lot of shit. It's like a midlife crisis, but when you're younger. I don't know if everyone has that, but I heard that it is a pretty common phenomenon, and it seems like it's happening pretty regularly now with the way the world is. So I know I'm not alone in this feeling. I know that it's natural. I know that it's normal for this age. I don't know. I just wish I had my shit together a little bit more. I'm trying though. You know what I mean? I really am. Like I said, I wake up every day and I try my hardest to do as much as I can, and every single day I make sure to get at least something done that makes my life better. And there was this quote that I heard, or I heard in a Demolition Ranch video way back when. I don't even remember. This was years ago, and it stuck with me. And I think the guy's name was Matt, if I remember right. But Demolition Ranch, the guy named Matt, he said that if every day you make your life 1% better, eventually it'll be 100% better, or it was something like that. I don't remember exactly, but that's something that always stuck with me. That's something that I've applied to my life over this past like year or so, and it's definitely helped. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I know that if I just keep on going and make my life better in any way that I can, something will happen eventually. You know what I mean? Eventually, I'll get a good job, or eventually my creative stuff will take off, or what have you. I don't know. It's just been a struggle with me recently that I've been going through. So I just kind of wanted to talk about it. You know what I mean? I know this was kind of a downer episode and really short, and I do apologize. But things have been rough recently for me, and they've been. I don't know. I haven't felt like myself recently. Like I really haven't felt like myself, and I don't know why. I don't know how to fix it. But just know that I'm trying. If anyone has felt like this before and knows how to deal with it, let me know. Because I would really appreciate it more than I think any of you would know. But I think with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Again, I apologize that it was so goddamn short, but I'm doing my best here, guys. I said I'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Come back this Wednesday at 12 p.m. for a variety video. Come back this Friday at 12 p.m. for a gaming video, and come back next Monday at 12 for another podcast episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And remember that just like this podcast, depression is just a session, and it too soon shall pass. So go ahead and see you guys back here next Monday at 12. Goodbye.